I was thinking about this with Lazenby and Honor Majesty's Secret Service. We have a lot of parallels with that as well. So we have an Honor Majesty's Secret Service, Bond Finds Love.
Yeah.
And in that film, it's the brilliant Diana Rigg.
Oh, amazing.
So good. And then we have the villain, Telly Savalas. Such a good movie. Such a good movie. So we have that. And so Diana Rigg and, James Bond go through this massive adventure. And at the very end of the film, they get married. And as they're driving away from the wedding, they have a line like, "We have all the time in the world." And as they're driving away from the wedding, the villains come and they murder Bond's wife.
Yeah.
They shoot up the car and they kill her. And it is soul crushing.
Yeah.
And then you have the Louis Armstrong song, "We Have All the Time in the World." And this mirrors what happens later on. Not in Casino Royale, actually. It's in, again, major spoiler, and No Time to Die, when Bond sacrifices himself.
Yeah.
And he gives himself up, and he knows that his wife and daughter will be safe.
Yeah.
It's just like they bring that song back in the end credits.
Oh, man, that was a real heartbreaker in that.
And he also says the line,
Yeah.
"We have all the time in the world." And it's hard because, I just jumped in No Time to Die.
Well, he says you have all the time in the world at the end of it.
It's so...
They said we have all the time in the world at the beginning, but then when it's just him and Madeline and, it's before the time jump, and they think, they're just going to run off together right at the end of Spectre, and that's going to be great. He says we have all the time in the world. And at the end, when he, sacrifices himself, what he says to her is, "You have all the time in the world."
Oof.
And it's a real bust, heartbreaker. But I actually do think that Honor Majesty's Secret Service is echoed with the Vesper Lind kind of relationship.
Yes.
Because he does they don't get married, but it has that feeling of,
They could have.
Yeah, well, she had that Algerian love knot necklace.
Yes.
That she had on, and he realized, that meant that she had someone special in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And she stops wearing it, which almost is a symbol that she's deciding to commit to him instead.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it's not literally a marriage, it is like a commitment has been made. But then she dies, right when he thought everything was going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do feel like there is a commonality between that and Secret Service.
I agree. It's hard when I talk about this because for some reason when I think about the Daniel Craig Bond films, it's almost like one really big movie to me because this is, I feel like the most cohesive arc we've ever had.
That's super fair to say.
Yeah.
Because it really is just one kind of story spread over multiple films.
Which is unique. Which is unique up to this point. Yeah.
Yeah.